let's look at OneSearch. So OneSearch is the library's main search function, but what it actually is kind of a big database that we put the others into so that you have one place where you can search, but you can actually get access to nearly all of the library's collections, whether they be from online resources like databases that contain scholarly journals, news, streaming video, and then also it will show you what we've got physically in the building in our general collections. So we can use the search box right here in the center, but let's just search. I'm just going to search Mark Twain. So what we'll find is, as I mentioned, all different kinds of results, different source types. So some of the things that we might want to do to help limit our search. In this case, it's very broad, so I don't necessarily know what type of thing I want from Mark Twain, but if you think about whatever your assignment is, your directions from your professor, you may have some information to find there. So maybe you need academic journal articles. So we could come over here on the left under source type and select that. And then maybe you actually need peer-reviewed academic articles, so we could go ahead and select that. And you could have some other limitations. Maybe you need something that's more recent. Maybe you need something, some sort of critical article that talks about Mark Twain or a specific Mark Twain work. We could add that into our keyword or our title in the search box. So OneSearch is defaulted to keyword, and that's usually pretty good for most of what you want to do. But you can change it to title. Just briefly, what the keyword is searching is basically everywhere. So it's going to look in the title, it will look at the abstract, and indeed the entire full text. And it will also check the subject area. It will check any of the metadata that it has access to, all of the information about the article and the article itself, to look for that word. If we change to title, it will only look in the title field. So that's actually a really good place or a thing to do if you want to find a specific work. So if we want to find Huckleberry Finn, we've got that title on, and then I will put Huckleberry Finn. So this is very common. It's been around a while, obviously. There's going to be a lot of criticism on that book as well. So what you're going to find with a title search is anything that has those words in the title, which in this case will include the actual novel itself, but also any criticism or whatever else kind of scholarly research, since we do have our academic journals and peer review checked, that contain Huckleberry Finn in the title. So if we look through here, most of what we're going to find, actually all of what we're going to find, is going to be articles that talk about that work. So if we want to find the actual book, you want to make sure that you are searching for that type of source, so we can remove that peer-reviewed limiter. So you'll see that some videos and books come back. If you want, here's the actual, oh no wait, that's a criticism book. See, you can see that really clearly here because the title of the book is in there, but we can look and see that the author is not Mark Twain, so that helps us figure out that this is a critical work on that book. If you want to find the actual work by Mark Twain, we actually have an ebook version right here. If you want to check and see if we've got a print version, here's a fairly easy way you can do it. So if you select books under source type, this will contain all the ebooks as well. We can try adding the catalog only. This will still contain some ebooks, but it will also have print books. And so it looks like here is one version. And then any others, you can get the call number, so any others should have the same call number. They would be right there next to each other.